it kind of pain you? That might be a weird way to phrase it, but does it kind of pain you when you see a guy like Devin Haney? That was your guy. Lomachenko, that's your guy too. Like you've dealt with him a lot, and you consider him like a really great fighter. Does it kind of pain you to see those guys and
Yeah,
especially?
we've never worked with Lomachenko other than providing an opponent for him.
Well, I know you respect his skills.
Oh yeah, great fighter. Yeah, look, Devin's a friend of mine. You know, it would never frustrate me seeing Devin do well. You know, that's all I want for him is success. And we had a dream together that he would be the undisputed champion. You know, he used to say to me, "I will be your first male undisputed champion." And unfortunately, he had to do it with another promoter, but he wouldn't have got the opportunity with me. So he had to do what was right for his career. I always watch him. I always support him. I'm pretty sure we'll work together again in the future. He'll beat Lomachenko handily.
Handedly?
Yeah.
Do you think he's still the same fighter though?
No.
Not even close?
Who, Lomachenko?
Yeah.
No, nowhere near the fighter he was.
Oh,
but Devin's just too big and too long for him, you know, and he's too skillful. But we'll see. I don't know if that fight's happening, you know. There seems to be a little bit of a stall in the negotiations right now. And I'm sure Devin and Bill will make sure they get every dollar they can from that fight.
If Loma was quote unquote more in his prime, do you think you'd favor him?
I think it's a much closer fight, but it's still a competitive fight. I'm not saying, but I just think Devin Haney wins that fight comfortably.
Gotcha. Now, you know, they're also talking about if he wins, he'll probably move up to 140, probably try to fight a guy like Regis.
It's about time, yeah.
He's a big guy. Probably fight a guy like Regis, maybe Josh Taylor or whatever. But if he sticks around in 135, you got Shakur Stevenson, man. Is that a 50-50 fight and a fight where you're just like, I love you, Devin, but I don't know.
Yeah, I rate Shakur Stevenson. I think he's a great talent. Very difficult to beat. But I see Devin moving to 140 after this fight. You know, he can't stay at 35 too much longer. And when you look at 40, what a great division that's shaping into. You know, Josh Taylor, Regis Prograis, Tank Davis, Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney moving there. Like, that's a really good division to be a part of.
Last question for you. I have to ask you about your good friend, Gervonta Davis.
Yeah.
You guys have a love-hate kind of thing going on. What did you think about his performance against Hector?
Yeah, good. I'm a massive admirer of Gervonta Davis. You know, I think he's a great fighter, entertaining, sells well at the gate. People want to watch him fight. Controversial at times. And, you know, we'll see if this Ryan Garcia fight gets made. I hope it does. A great fight for boxing. I think he's the slight favourite in that fight, but Ryan's a good fighter as well. And, although Gervonta likes to post a lot of my DMs, you know, I do respect him as a fighter, and I think he's a fearsome competitor.
Did you want to kind of just take a chance to kind of clear that up with the whole stuff that you were saying about Gervonta, and it kind of felt like a lot of people were just taking it out of context. So just wanted to give you a chance.
I have no problem talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
I was actually talking about the reason why I think he beats Ryan Garcia, and it came down to mentality. And the mentality is that Gervonta Davis doesn't overthink. He's not a deep thinker. And that was met with unbelievable criticism. It's reality. Some fighters do overthink. They are deep thinkers. And I think that's actually a disadvantage. And I was saying that I think Ryan Garcia is more of a deep thinker. He could overthink situations. Where Gervonta Davis is a bad motherfucker, where you could say to him, get in the ring and take his fucking head off. And he'll do it. It's a strength in boxing, you know. But anyway, like, people want to hate on me and use it as an excuse to say that I'm this and that, but I've always been a big admirer of Gervonta Davis, and you know, that was really why I believe he has the edge in the fight, because it's a mental edge.
Yeah, just wanted to give you the kind of opportunity to kind of clear that up. But speaking of the whole Ryan and Tank thing, you're saying that Tank has the edge, but it's supposed to be at 136. Ryan is the physically bigger guy. He's faster. He hits hard as hell too. Like, why do you think that Tank, other than the overthinking thing, or is that just the only part?
Because I just feel like he will land on Ryan Garcia's chin and he will knock him out. You know, you've seen Ryan hurt badly from Luke Campbell and the likes, and I just think Gervonta Davis hits very hard. But also, Ryan Garcia is very fast and can bunch hard as well. You know, I think it's a very competitive fight. If you're going to ask me who wins, I would give the edge to Gervonta.
Take Devin out of the equation, because he probably will move up to 140 after this fight. Do you think Gervonta is the best guy at 135? Better than Shakur? Better than...
No, I think Shakur's... I think taking Devin out, I think Shakur's the best fighter at 135.
Gotcha. And officially, you think that Devin would beat Shakur if they fought?
a great fight. I mean, it might not be the best fight to watch, but yes, I mean, two great talents.
Gotcha. Appreciate you, man.
All right, mate.